So basically what I've done is I paid for a full 4x8 sheet of this stuff right here, which it was only like 13 and change or something like that.
Catch me up at Loudon at the Speedway for the race, yo. I made the flannel shirt more famous than a scarecrow. Don't drink and drive here, listen to what I say. Even though we put our liquor stores right on the highway. You can drive Mount Washington, hack out Mount Monadnock in 1787. We invented the alarm clock. Conquer Coach, Dartmouth Coach, the Downeaster Amtrak on Squam Lake.
So that's what that is. And then in there, other than perfect lumber bin, you get these were $1 a piece for the 1x1s. Sorry, 2x2s. Just kiln dried 2x2. They're all warped and bent. Cut them into 2-foot lengths. We did 2 like this. These are obviously the sides of the brooder box. Then we have, and now I had them cut this for me too. Like if you have the long way, you cut it 2 foot, 2 foot, 2 foot. Then you take the last one, you tip it down, you cut it 2 foot, and you get 2 of these. Okay, these are going to end up being the ends, like that. Another end, and you end up with 3 of these. So you got one side, the bottom, and then this side, and then your 2x2, 2 foot by 2 foot pieces on the ends there. So that's the idea. One sheet, 2 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot brooder box. Show you when we're somewhat done or close to done or done. One thing to remember when you're working with odds and ends kind of stuff like I am, you always want to make sure that one end stays true, and then all your crap and slop ends up on the other end where it doesn't really matter as much. Flush and true. This is going to be my bottom. So I'm just using drywall screws. 1 5/8 works out just fine. All we did was we took our measurements to make these like this. So it's a nice sturdy box. Climb on in there, Amo. As you could see, it holds a 9-year-old quite nicely. Is it comfy in there?
Kinda, if you sit down, yeah.
If you sit down, it's comfy. You think the chickens will like it?
I don't know.
We're gonna lay it on its side, on its bottom though. Ready to bring it in with me?
Sure.
Okay. A little trick I just thought of. Actually, I knew, I just didn't remember. I'm gonna try and make a small lid out of some scrap 2x2 that I have left over. I'm just gonna cover it with like that orange snow fencing. Just something really light that the cats can't get through and the chickens can't get out. But it's really difficult on this smaller wood when you're not screwing into any type of substance. What you can do is make these little plywood squares like this, so that when you have your 2 pieces that are gonna, whoops, can you see me? They're gonna butt up together like this. You can't really screw into this wood that well, A, because the screws I have are too short, and B, because it kind of just splits the wood along the grain. So what you do is you take these little squares you make and you gusset it just like this on all 4 corners. Just leave it this size, and that can be the bracing you need to build this little lid. Let's see how well that works with warped, bent, twisted wood. What do you got going on there, buddy? It's a tough one, huh? No, you're good. No, that's not left. Good job. All done. I didn't find any hinges, but I did find some of this super heavy-duty nylon lashing. Basically, I just made some strap hinges. You can see with the nylon there. Just acts like a hinge. Well, I had to rethink the snow fencing. It didn't dawn on me that I'm going to have to put the heat light back on here, pointing in, and it's going to melt the snow fence. So I was able to find some of this 1-inch chicken wire. It's only like a foot wide, so I'm going to have to do 2 rows of it, but I already had this laying around. I think this 25-foot roll is like $10 or something, but I'll do 2 strips of that. We got the sawdust in there. There's the little chickies in their current habitat. As you can see, they're pretty much done with what they can do in here. I'm going to freshen up their water and their food. Get them in there. Cheap, cheap. Box is built. I got the lid open, but I did cut a small opening right here that I can clip my heat lamp to that 2x2 here if I need to. But look at how much room these babies have now. Look at all this space. There they are. I think they're happy. There it is. Ugh. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I'm up at Conway, now I'm down in Manchester, next to Adam Sandler, but I'll be Woods forever. I'm the new Salinger, cause I could live anywhere, but I choose to live here, the middle of nowhere. I used to shop in Salem, next to Rockingham Park, right there up on 28, you'll find Canopy Lake Park. Bring me up to Portsmouth, the saloon at State Street, catch me up at Gillies after hours for some late eats. It's not the Kangamangus, it's the Kankamagus, it's a scenic byway that I like to drive in August. Now I'm down in Bedford, home of Seth Meyers here, also Sarah Silverman, we're funny motherfuckers here. We like to say what's up, guy, it's our way to say hi. In February it is good to know a plow guy. It is shaped like a key, also where I like to ski. Tell by my belt buckle that I'm most definitely from